As we speak, we have completed the initial part of the domestic debt exchange program with a subscription rate of 85%. We have also secured the 3 billion extended credit facility from the IMF and received the first tranche of the $600 million US. And this was done 3 days after the confirmation. We've also sustained investments in key sectors of the economy, including education. Our free SHS is still running. In the health sector, the Agenda 111 project is still ongoing. And also we have safeguarded social protection programs because we know that with the onset of the COVID and the Russian-Ukraine war, it pushed quite a number of people into the poverty bracket. And so government is making sure that it protects the poor and the vulnerable. Again, we have also rolled out the front-loaded fiscal adjustments as our revenue and expenditure as proposed in the 2023 budget report. We are seeing the impact of these key operations on our macroeconomic front. And now inflation has come down to 42.5. That was the last June ratings that we were given. Moving from 54 to 42 in 6 months, for any nation is significant. And this tells you that the PCPEC program that government has put in place is yielding some fruits. Also, by the end of June, we have seen a relatively stable exchange rate depreciation compared to November 2022, where we had the cedi depreciating against the dollar by 54%. Now it's moving around 22%, and we're hoping to do more from the feedback we got from Deloitte with your engagements with the other with industry players. That is one thing we also need to look at. The emerging question remains how we deepen and sustain the stability and promote growth to create the jobs that we are all looking and craving for our people. And so this is why Deloitte is right to host this event under the theme Positioning for Sustainable Recovery, Ghana's Economic Outlook Post-IMF Deal. Let me assure this gathering that these are the questions and the issues that have preoccupied our attention to as a government. And we have made clear that the fact that the IMF ECF program is not the solution to our problems. We have made that very clear, that that is not the solution to our problems. And we all know that. And promotes growth. Based on the immediate impact of the interventions of the last 7 months, government continues to reassess the tools and options for economic growth and revitalization. As a step forward, we intend to use the opportunity of the mid-year review to drive stability and growth. The focus will be on revenue enhancement through both administrative and compliance measures. We'll also use fiscal consolidation and structural measures that are outlined in our post-COVID-19 program for economic growth, the PCPEC, which is supported by the IMF. In the mid-year, we should expect that we will provide updates on the implementation of the 2023 budget so far. We'll also focus on structural reforms to address structural weaknesses and build resilience in key areas, such as expenditure commitments. We'll also look at arrears clearance, we'll look at our debt management, financial stability, and the review of our statutory funds. And one of the most important things that we also want to use the mid-year to address is the issues in the energy sector, as well as the cocoa sector. We also want to use this mid-year to rejuvenate the growth agenda towards a more prioritized growth strategy. The strategy will concentrate efforts to accelerate growth by attracting significant new investments in areas such as the agri sector, local manufacturing, tourism, and digital transformation.